This video shows us repotting a neglected Agave potatorum.
It had been in the same pot for many years and wasn't looking too healthy.
Apologies for the sound quality on some of the clips, but the separate microphone failed on us, so we just have the sound from the camera. Before we get it out the pot, we're just going to try and get this little offset out. It's already got a bit of its own roots. There we go. Fairly tough little things. So it's got its own root there. I'm just going to tidy it up a little bit, get rid of some of the dead leaves. There's stuff to rot around it. Okay. It's been well and truly squashed underneath. There. It won't like the sun at the moment, but some fresh roots coming through there, so we'll just pop that in its own bit of soil. Okay, so let's go in there. Side for the moment. That was the easy bit. Now comes the challenge. Try and see whether this is going to come out or not. It's been in this pot for too long. There's the label. Let's take that before we break it. Faded away. So we need to look up what exact agave it is and sort that out. Right. Try to tease it out of the pot. It fell over a little while ago and it's mashed up one of the side shoots and that one, but it'll grow out of it. Assuming we can get the pot off. There we go. Little shake and a little prod, and there it goes. A mass of pretty dead roots and not much compost. So we've got to do another big tidy up here. All of this dead stuff come away. Ow! But of course there are some more offsets in here as well. There's another one down here. There's one there that died, that's a dead one. There are some nice fresh roots here as well, so it's not all dead. So I think I might have to do loads of dead stuff on it. Let's get a spit. Shove it in there for now. Save me kneeling on it later. Really, there's a lot of rotten material in here. No surprise that the poor plant is looking a little bit sorry for itself, but it was stuck at the back. Very easily. So I had a bit of a clear out, moved a few plants out of the way, and decided it was time to make this one feel a bit happier. It really is just massive roots. I think that's a bit of... Oh yeah, it's polystyrene, not mealybug, that's good. No sign of any root mealybugs, so that's always good.
Just cutting some holes.
Go.
There's the plant. About half the roots free now.
It's a slightly bigger pot than I was originally going to put it into, but it should last in there for a good few years. Right. Recycle some of the polystyrene that was at the bottom. Just a bit extra drainage in here. Not going to worry about too much. Right. Got our compost mix here. Mixed with some Johnny Innes sharp sand, grit, and some perlite. Now it's going in a bigger pot, I might not have enough. So, I'm going to put a layer in the bottom. Oops. Something else. Right, just going to check what sort of depth I need, because this was a little bit proud in its previous pot. I think it pushed itself up with all the roots, and it's going to need a little bit more. It needs to be a little bit higher, probably another 5 centimetres of soil in there. Right? You can see more dead root falling off where I'll put that in there, so we'll clear that out. Don't want that sitting in there. Yep. So it's quite a gritty mix. Going to be in here for a while. Now let's try again. Just a bit where you hope you don't grab the wrong part of the plant. Just a little bit higher. Better to get it right. Oh, here we go, more dead root. At this stage, than to have to take it all out again later. So, definitely going to be making up some more compost in a minute. Let's try once again. So, here we go. Yeah, and it goes. Right, that's feeling about the right height. Let's get the old pot out of the way. Yeah, a bit of cobwebs shows how it's been cared for recently. These leaves that have been damaged, I might just chop some of those. About the height I want it. Let's just adjust that slightly in the centre and start to put some soil down the sides. As I say, there's nowhere near enough here, so I'll put this in here, and this was less painful than I thought it was going to be. Yep, would have been enough in the smaller pot, but not in this one. Time to make some more soil. Bit precarious reaching around like that when you can't quite see where all those lovely sharp leaf tips are. Yeah, so just some bits is easier to get to than others. Plant should really appreciate this fresh soil. Not that it's showing its appreciation in any way apart from stabbing me at the moment, but I'm hoping that within the next month, now that summer has finally seemed to have arrived, it will look somewhat better. Just get that soil in there. twist it around so that I'm not leaning over to try and do this, because it's getting a bit precarious. This side is nice and clear, there's no oh, excuse me, dust. There's no offsets that are growing around this side, so it's a lot easier to get to it. What I shall probably do also before I put it back is to trim off some of the dead bits, sort of neaten it up a little bit that way as well. Do that in a while. Right, back to the prickly side. Yeah, as I say, there's one or two mashed leaves this side where it fell over just before we started the repotting job. But they'll recover. They're pretty tough plants, these ones. Shake to try and get that down where I want it to go, rather than sticking my fingers in there, because there are a few leaves. Nearly there. Just not quite sure how to get to this bit. Underneath it's safest, because that way you're away from the spines a bit. There. Wiggle. Get it going down a bit. Just a little bit. Make sure it's down in all the cracks there. Getting there. Now, before we repot it, there's a lot of root right at the top. I'm trying to sort of make sure that's got a bit of covering this time. I think what happened, where it hadn't been repotted for so long, root ball was pushing the plant up, and the soil level was actually taller than the lip of the pot, so it was quite difficult to actually water it, or get any water to the plant, which is probably one of the reasons why it was looking a little bit poorly. Well, it has had a little bit of fertiliser, and it's looking a bit firmer and happier in the middle. And I'm hoping with this fresh compost it will start to look even happier. Now, it's probably not been repotted in about 4 or 5 years, I would guess, from the pot it was in. Let's have a look. Dead leaf. Some of these dead ones. And they're well attached still. Ouch. Yep, I'm going to leave them there. So I think that is pretty much repotted. I'm not going to water it straight away. Give it a few days so any root damage and the leaf damage can seal up a little bit.
It is already looking better after a few months.
Thanks for watching.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.